I'm Ruth Brennan, and my research background is generally in the field of environmental governance. I'm an interdisciplinary marine social scientist, but my background is very mixed. So it includes marine social science, marine policy, and my original training was in law. My research interest and focus is generally in the ethnographies of small coastal communities. And what I try and do is to understand how people's cultural values are relevant to the governance of the marine environment, and particularly how to make those cultural values visible and relevant within the policy environment. It's important because it helps us to understand which kind of governance approaches are going to work with small-scale coastal communities, which have a variety of different socio-cultural contexts, and which governance approaches are not likely to work. And it's also important in trying to understand how to align these different socio-cultural contexts with the conservation objectives that need to be met at a national and a European level. For me, it's about meeting the people that I speak to, meeting my research participants. They all have very, very different stories. They all come from very different backgrounds, and each of them has a very, very unique perspective on the questions that I'm asking them. So each time I speak to somebody, it's like I get a small piece of the puzzle that I put in a certain place in the jigsaw, and it never gives me the whole picture, but whoever I speak to always gives me an additional perspective, an additional piece of that bigger picture.